Hey Mike, this is Victor again. Very glad that we got to talk over the phone earlier. This is just that quick little video that I was telling you about on what you guys can do to get more customers and leads, and especially extend the online presence of your roofing company here. If I understand correctly, Leo would be watching this as well. So Leo, this is for you as well. With this video, honestly, take it as free advice. I didn't want to overload this video with too much information, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. Jumping straight into it. Here is a little tool called Keyword Surfer. It helps me see how many people are searching for something per month on Google. So taking, for example, roofing in Idaho Falls, it shows me 210 searches. In other words, those are 210 potential customers looking for your services, or in other words, looking for you. And the first place they'll find you is here in the Google Maps and here in the organic results where your website is listed. Now, everyone is familiar with Google, but what most people do not know is that at minimum, 75% of the clicks go to the first results. In other words, the majority, or in other words, these 210 potential customers are either going to click these three or someone from these website listings. So it shows how vital it is to not only be on the first page of Google, but be on the top results so that those 210 potential customers not only find you, but find you first. And so the first place they'll find you is here in the Google Maps. This right here is your Google Maps listing. Right now, you guys are number 32 in Google Maps. In other words, those 210 potential customers are going to find at least 30 other listings before yours, or in other words, 30 other roofing contractors before yours. Number one right now is Roof Rescue right here. And not many people understand this, but it's not location that gets you to the top of Google Maps, but it's actually something called citations. And I use a little tool called Whitespark that helps me see how many citations Roof Rescue has and how many you have. And so looking at the numbers here, you only have 18 while Roof Rescue has 45. So it shows not only does it tell us how many citations he has and how many you need to beat him, but guess what? We can get some of the same citations as well. So it'll be very easy to boost your Google Maps listing from number 32 here all the way to be above Roof Rescue. So the second place where those 210 potential customers will find you would be here in the organic results where your website is listed. And I took a look through your website here, and honestly, it's a nice and simple website, straight to the point. Very great that you have some of your work here so that your customers can see that. However, the issue here at hand is that your website is not even in the top 100 results when someone looks for your services here. So in other words, you're not even being found for roofing here in Idaho Falls on Google. Number one right now is an Angie's List page and the Yelp page. And then next one would be Tri-State Roofing. And I did a quick analysis on them to find out what it is that they're doing that's putting them to the top three and beating your site. And that is two things: content and backlinks. Content just means they have more words or more information than your site. In other words, take for example Tri-State Roofing. They have a lot of words, or in other words, content and information, while yours barely has any words. So first off, boost your content up so that way you have more words and more information. The second thing that gets Yelp, especially in Angie's List, up here is something called backlinks. Backlinks are pretty much just the number of links coming back to their site. And I took Angie's List, for example. I use a tool called Majestic that helps me see how many backlinks they have and how many you have. Angie's List only has one, and they used to have 44, but they only have one now. You, on the other hand, have none at all. So therefore, getting a few backlinks, yes, can bring your website to beat Angie's List and Yelp. And I now want to repeat that again. Yes, your website can outrank Angie's List and Yelp. That means those 210 potential customers find your site before Angie's List, before Yelp, before Tri-State Roofing. Combining that with your Google Maps listing optimization right here, you will be seen by these 210 potential customers before Roof Rescue and before these other two as well in any of your competition. So, Mike, I'll be honest, there are obviously more factors to this, such as the different types of backlinks, keywords, social media ads, Google ads, which we help you with as well. But like I said, I didn't want to overload too much information on this video. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me.